seller says transfers from point A to point B full stop. So when you buy from them, you create in your back office transfer from point A to point B full stop. That means the data must match between buyer and seller. Okay, so everything is the same. That means whatever you obtain from your seller, all the information that they put in the system, you go as a buyer, you put everything the same in your back office so that the data match. Alright? Only thing is the seller put the price. The buyer, of course, you create a supplier profile, which in most cases you will already have it. So if you have already a supplier profile, you need not create. That's all we do in XML. Then when this is done, in the last slide I will show you what we do, 11 Infotech will do for you. Okay, so I repeat again, you need to give all your information if you are selling. If you are buying, you get all the information from the seller and create exactly the same in your own back office. That's all. Okay, when you sell, of course you need to put the rates in. When you buy, later on when you go live, we teach you in the last slide how to do markup, that's all. Clear? Any questions? Clear on transfers? Okay, so if not, I'll move on to sightseeing. It's actually the same. The repeat process is the same. If you are a seller, you create your product either in Excel or in a Word file. Of course, Excel I think is easier. All the service, all these names, country, city, place name, image, and description, these are all found in selection data and production. Okay, and you key in your rates, your sightseeing rate, whether it's seeing coach or private. Okay, so whatever you create, information you create, you go to the buyer. If you are the buyer, you do the same. You get everything from the seller. You put exactly everything the same in your back office. Okay, and you only create the profile. So the only difference between the seller and the buyer is the seller has to put in the rates. Okay, the seller has to put in the rates. Okay, so there's a buyer, same thing, you get the data from the seller, input the same data in your own system. Okay. This also applies to the package. A package is also the same. That means as a seller, you list down all your packages in Excel, what tour code, what name, whatever it is in the profile here. Alright, country, city, place name, country, city. If you are a seller for package name, city, image itinerary, and the hotel you use. As you know, in packages in our system, we can do 4 kinds of packages, right? Select means you take hotel from your tariff, add on the land cost, select. Fix itinerary including hotel and program, hotel only one. That means this is very good when you are doing tactical promotion. Alright, when you have a tactical promotion with the hotel, you do a fixed package. Alright, pair means you do group 1, group 2, group 3, like 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. Group of hotels, same itinerary, different prices. Okay, whether they are in select, pair, fixed, you are able to do it in SIC, seeing coach, or you are able to do it in private. Okay, and the last one is series. For some of you who are DMCs, you can do series tour. Series means fixed departure on every Monday or 1st or 15th of December, and the full itinerary. Okay, so these are our 4 packages. I think if you, there are some people who manage packages by mixing them all up, it's fine. I personally would think that if you have a clearer picture of what you want to do, fixed, you go for tactical promotion with the hotel. One special hotel that you try to promote, get the value add, put something onto it. Alright, pair, make classification. Alright, and in your classification, let's say 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, you can say 3 star in 3 locations. Alright, because different market might want, same price. Different market might want to stay in different location. Certain markets stay in this area, so you will get your tour packages quite well covered. Alright, series is straightforward. Okay, so when you are doing package selling, if you are a seller, you got to prepare those things plus your rates. If you are a buyer, you do the same thing. You prepare exactly the information from them, which is the package name, the city, the images and itinerary, and then hotel related, because if the seller say at X dollar you stay A hotel, on your system you need to do the same thing, X dollar, at A hotel, okay? And then of course you create your supplier profile. So basically that's what you do in XML buy, sell, transfer sightseeing and tour packages only between members. Alright, because if they are not members, the system flow is different at the moment. Okay? Mike, can I have the last slide? Now after that is done, what do we do? After between the buyer and seller, when you exchange your information and product services, what we do is we will do the preparation of work. In other words, in the back office, they will do the matching for you. We will match with some codings, alright, do the mapping for these three services. And then when it's completed, we will inform you that we have finished the match of work. Just like if you are buying XML hotel, we usually say congratulations, you are connected and all this. And finally, the most important for the buyer, you need to active your XML connection for that service. And then you need to select the product, meaning what tour, what country, what city. And remember to do your own markup. Because what you do is you just take the rate from the seller, like in hotel net, and then you mark up. Okay, so these are the process to do transfer sightseeing and tour packages. If any of you have this module now and you have product inside, you can start talking to each other. I understand there's a cost for doing this work as well. I do not know how much it costs at the moment. I need to find out from the company, and then we will probably...
Cost what?
The cost for doing the XML work.
XML of sightseeing and transfer,
yes,
you mean?
Transfer sightseeing and tour package.
Why costly? You pay too many people.
Because it's a different set of work.
Because I need to take the dinner, sir.
I know, but you should add volume added. Value added. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, I'm the presenter. Okay?
Where's Kuncha?
One week,
That's the important time.
Think about your
Do you not enjoy your lunch, sir?
no, because you already have booking fee already. Why on a volume added and you charge again? Shouldn't charge.
Of course, I need to survive. I need to get salary.
What you bring survive?
Because of the lunch just now.
You already have?
No, I didn't have lunch. I have to beg and eat leftover food from Mary. He said,
Yeah, come.
No good.
the question is,
We are looking for you.
the question from Kuchaladon is, why do they have to pay for XML service for transfer sightseeing and tour package? Again, it's a different service, because when you do hotel, it's a different service. Okay, there's actually quite a lot of work involved if you see the last part where we need to match for you as well. How much? All this don't ask me. Like I said, I'm a presenter only. I just present whatever is here. The cost is not given to me, so I not present. That's all. Simple. Okay. All right. So let's come back to the work again. Okay. So are all of you clear on this process in case you need to do this service among yourself? Are you clear? Obviously, like I said, the major work, most of you might not really know the process because you are not doing it yourself. Alright? So your staff is the one to do it. They can always come from refresh course. Thus, I charge because I use my time to train. I charge. This I can tell you I charge.
What do you mean? You charge?
I will charge. That's for sure. Okay. So those of you who use this service, you now can understand that we can exchange these services between members, as I say, between members. Yes, Mr. Eamon?
This means that we have to create, everything is created by our suppliers.
Yes. What I will do, Mr. Eamon, after this is over, because we just put general like this, what we will do, we'll go further. Where do you find this? In selection data, what do you do? We do a template.
There is no any way to copy this data from our suppliers to our...
you cut and you paste, but there can be errors, of course. That's why if they give you an Excel sheet or Word file.
This means we have to access their back office.
No. It's like this. They have to send the list of the package first, right? Let's say some of your suppliers may say 3 days, 2 nights, free and easy. And what if you have 10 suppliers called 3 day, 2 night, free and easy. So it will be very, confusing to customer if we display 3 day, 2 night, free and easy, 3 day, 2 night, 10 times because 10 suppliers.
This is easy. I'm talking about picking up the hotel. You
Yes.
say also for transfers, we have to create the zone and we
Yes,
have to create
Yes.
from where to where.
Yes.
Everything exactly created
Yes.
in the back office.
Yes.
We have to create in our back office.
Yes, of course.
There's
Same
no
as a
any way-
hotel.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same concept.
There is no
Yes.
any way to transfer this data to
Okay,
us.
let's say I ask you the question.
Yes.
Okay, Bangkok transfer in from Suvarnabhumi Airport to Amari Watergate. Supplier A said zone A 500 baht charge. Supplier B said zone C 200 baht charge. Which one we go for? Because all the suppliers they name zone, they do something on themselves, right? So it means we don't know which one to take. If you take from 2 suppliers, right? The zone of between supplier can be different.
Kunchachai,
Yes.
I'm talking about I'm buying from one supplier,
Yeah.
transfer.
Yes.
There is no any way to copy this data from their back
No.
office to our
You
back
see,
office,
when you said copy data,
or
right?
transfer data or
No.
whatever.
Basically, we not copy from somebody to somebody because the work. If any error, we take response, right? If you copy, you said wrongly. But if you do yourself, you copy wrongly, you take response. That we talk about responsibility of the data first. Because if we transfer, for example, you buy from Kun Chadon, I take everything, put in your system, people buy, go wrongly, you say, Chachai, this is your work. Correct? But your staff can do. We can export into Excel format, you copy and paste.
This if we can find the stuff.
That beside the point.
That's the main point.
No. But you see, we talking about system. We're not talking about layman or your
Yes.
workload.
Yes, but also duplicate the work to create everything by ourselves. It's a double work. It's a waste of time.
No, but that beside that, we're not providing that service due to the responsibility of the data. That's the full stop. Right? So about the staff to do the work, whatever so on, that beside from the system provider. Because we